Hey Trey, dude, I'm just making you a video real quick so that I can kind of show you what I'm looking at here and make it super simple. Okay, auto repair Statesboro GA. Now, see, I have this like plugin, this tool that shows me the keyword volume, like how many searches a month happen for that. So this is telling me 90. Now, these aren't always incredibly accurate. It could be even more than that. But one important thing to point out is that like long tail keyword searches actually make up like 70% of the overall volume of searches. So if this main money keyword is getting 90 searches a month, then we can stand to reason that there's actually a lot more than that being searched for people that need auto repair. They're just searching different long tail keyword things like I need a mechanic in Statesboro, or you know, transmission repair shop, Statesboro GA. All kinds of different, like, everybody searches differently, you know? So when we see 90 for this, there's actually a lot more. But yeah, dude, I think you guys could definitely stay super busy. So here's what I look at to kind of figure out the competition and how long it can maybe take, right? So these three sites in the maps, if those sites like 1, 2, and 3 are also 1, 2, and 3 organically, then I know that it's tough competition. But if those three are like nowhere to be found on page 1, then I know it's pretty easy and it can happen a lot quicker, right? Also, the number of like directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Yellow Pages that are on page 1, super, super easy. So like, let me show you. I did a search for like tree removal Brunswick GA, right? Because I hadn't texted you yet and figured out that those guys don't actually do tree removal, but they sub it out, like you said. But check this out. Every single listing on page 1 is like like a directory site. So we've got Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, Facebook, Dex Knows, Yelp, Porch, and Court, which is all of those are like, you know, not actual local websites. So dude, I could rank that one super fast. I don't know how fast exactly, because sometimes what Google does is when you build a brand new site, they put it in what's called a sandbox. And so they don't let you rank immediately. They kind of put you on like page 10 and hold you there for a bit. Now, the bigger the city and bigger like the niche, the longer they'll hold you there. It might be like 6 months. But if it's something small, like a small tiny town like this, it's only going to be there, you know, maybe a month, maybe a couple weeks, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly because Google makes the rules, you know. But all right, back to this. So what we're looking at, DNR is number 1, and then we've got Meineke, which is no big deal because this is Meineke's like main site, and then they've got locations. So they've got location pages, and that's what's ranking here. So that's easy to beat. And then we've got Statesboro Tire and Brake, which is at the very bottom of page 1. So I think about 3 months is kind of realistic to start getting phone calls. And it'll probably actually happen sooner than that. Also, because what I'm going to do, man, is I'm just going to make this name. We're going to do like Statesboro Auto Repair. So because we can get the exact keywords in the name that we're trying to rank for, it's going to rank faster too. Like the site might still be on page 5, but it'll pop in the maps for that exact keyword, or Statesboro Auto Repair, because that's exactly what people are searching for. So kind of as time goes on though, once I build the authority of the domain and it ranks organically, it'll start to show in the maps for all kinds of different terms, because Google's smart enough to realize like these guys don't just do auto repair, Statesboro GA, they do transmission repair, they do oil changes, and they'll know that from all the different pages I build out on the site, right? So let me show you this, right? This is a tool called Majestic that I use to look at the backlinks of the competitors, so I can see where they're getting links from. So here's DNR, and then I pulled up Express, Tune, and Lube, which isn't in the maps, but they are right here, number 3. And then I put these guys, Statesboro Tire and Brake. I put them in as well just to kind of see, because they are in the maps, even though they're at the bottom of the first page organically. So Statesboro brake and tire, absolute crap. These numbers are the ones that I look at. So this tells me the kind of power of that backlink. And see, this shows me it's on like a shopping and health related site, right? So I can just see, like, look at all these zeros. That's just a really weak sauce link. It's not really, it's nothing, dude. So if they're ranking with this, and let's look again, actually, their domain's probably a bit old, which is why, yeah, see, so it was built in 2005. So literally, these guys have probably done absolutely nothing, and they've just gotten those links, like, randomly over time. But since it's 13 years old, as time goes on, Google trusts them more, and so that's why it pops up. But what we're going to do is just build the domain authority over time by doing things naturally, but building links. You know, it's like, it makes it appear and look like, and it really is, just different places talking about us all over the web, you know. And that's kind of going into a lot of detail if I were to try to explain all that, but, you know, basically, I just get the website everywhere, man, and really try to get it in sites that are related. So let me show you, I'll touch back on that in just a sec. Express Tune and Lube, right? They've got this link, which is meh, but it's no follow, which means, okay, there are no follow and do follow links. Do follows are ones that Google counts toward ranking. No follows, they really don't. But you want a mix of both so that, because it wouldn't look natural if you had all do follow links, you know? That wouldn't make sense. Google would know, like, this guy's just trying to rank. So you want a mix of kind of both of them. But, yeah, so these guys don't have great links either. Let's check out their domain age. Number 3, okay, 2004. But then here's DNR, they're 2007. And they do have some decent links, but it's only really like a handful, and then it goes to crap. But so let me show you an example. Like, see these top 3 that they've got are on business related websites. This one's business automotive. So is this one, which is good. Here's upmarket marketing. So that, you know, I can tell right now, this is the company that did the marketing and SEO for them. And so that's why they just gave them a link from their website. So they've built their website up to be trustworthy and whatever. So what they do is, hey, oh no, okay, it's just they just built their website. So where is it at? DNR, there we go, DNR Car Care, right? So these guys built their website and then they put a link to them from their portfolio. And because Upmarket Media has been around for a bit and probably has some links pointing to their website, it's a little bit more powerful and whatever. And so this is a link that's probably helping them quite a bit because the competition is so low, you know. But dude, I'm gonna build a lot of links, and as time goes on, it's just impossible for Google not to rank us because it's just a time game, is what it is. That's what it comes down to. You know, we just have to wait till. I'm just gonna build and build and build and build and do it naturally and normally and, you know, at the right pace. And as time goes on, Google's forced to rank us because we're the most authoritative site. Let me show you this link. I already looked at this earlier, but so here's like DNR Car Care is talking about AutoServe One. I'm thinking they sell parts or something, and you know, they're talking about how their customer service is excellent, whatever, and they have a link right here to their website. So these are the types of links that we can get as well. If there's a certain part place that you use and we want to, you know, we reach out and like, hey, we'd love to write a testimonial about your parts because they've been awesome for us, you know, and you guys link back to our website. So you just write a little, hey, we love you guys for this and that. Your customer service is awesome. And then drop a link to our website. And it's a good, powerful one because it's in the auto repair niche, right? Okay, so let's click out of that. Let me go back. And now I haven't even done this yet, but because I wanted these to all be blue, showing that I haven't previously searched them. So let's check out their website, DNR Car Care. Okay. So one thing I do is I'll look at these guys are ranking #1. So what do they have that's awesome? You know, what is helping them? Well, one thing is this. They've got they've got all their different services. They've got a page for each one. So let's just check like steering and suspension. You know, it's pretty decent actually, because they have just lots and lots of information, dude. They've got their map at the bottom. So yeah, I'm basically going to kind of go off of this site in a lot of ways. And one thing I check using this other tool is their keyword density. So I'll see kind of what their threshold is, and you can deduce from that okay, if their keyword density is at 4%, meaning their main keywords are like 4% of their overall content, then that's what I want to shoot for also, because Google has rewarded these guys with the top spot. So if I do the same and make sure that our keyword density is around 4%, and I build out pages for all the various services that we offer, and you know, just kind of follow what their algorithm has shown to allow these guys to rank with, then Google's going to let us rank with it too. But then I'm going to do more in terms of backlinks and other things that these guys probably don't do to optimize. And just keep in mind, remember, let me go back to auto repair, our Google search. Remember, like, we don't have to be in the #1 spot to get lots and lots of leads, because the majority of calls come from the maps, dude. So imagine what's going to happen when we've got Statesboro Auto Repair sitting here at #1, or maybe it's even #2, but we've got a 5-star rating, and people come and look and they're like, 3.9, oh, 5.0, and these guys have 28 5-star reviews. They must be good. I'm going to give them a call, and they read some of the reviews, whatever. So you don't always have to be in this #1 spot, but that's the ultimate goal, right? Is to be number one, like I showed you with those other sites. So, yeah, hopefully that kind of makes some sense. Now, let me just show you quickly some of my other results, right? So here we go. This is the actual first site I ever did, Tree Service Surprise. So ranks #1 in maps, #1 organically. This guy makes like probably $9,000 to $10,000 on his best months. And it could be way more if it was in an area that, like here in Georgia, there's so many trees, dude. But in Arizona, it's like smaller trees and not nearly as many. So, but I mean, this guy went from being on Craigslist and getting a few calls a week maybe and they're like the low ballers from Craigslist, to now he's absolutely killing it. And so I built him out another site in Peoria, which is a neighboring city. So this is Peoria. Surprise is actually over here past Sun City. And this is it, Tree Service Peoria. Now that site, see, is actually right here organically. And there's my Surprise site. See, what's crazy is that this site has so much authority that Google is showing it up high in the organic listings in a neighboring city, because they're like, Google's job is to put the best place in front of the eyeballs of the searcher, and so this is the best place for their algorithm, right? I showed you the towing Scottsdale one. This one kills it. Scottsdale Tow Truck Company. Let me show you Mobile AL. Now this guy, man, I don't really like him. Here it is. Oh, well. Let's drop to #4. This has been #1 forever, so I'll probably just have to hit that with a few more links. But right here, #1 in the maps. Dude, this thing gets like literally 600 calls a month. Let me show you this real quick. This is my call tracking system. So all the numbers are through here. I've only got a few seconds left before this video is going to run out, but so these are like, there you go, almost 1,800 calls in the last 30 days across the various companies. So here's Mobile Towing, there's Tree Service Surprise, here's Appliance Repair in Jackson, Mississippi, Mesa Tow Truck Company. This is the second one for my Scottsdale guy, and so that's starting to get some calls for him. I've got a roofing one in Goodyear, Arizona. But let me just show you real quick, Mobile. I've only got like 10 seconds left before the video is going to cut off. See this thing? It's like 21, 28, 37. Dude, so many calls. But the guy, he doesn't appreciate his own business like you do. All right, man. I'm gonna send this to you because I'm gonna get cut off. Bye.